Hey guys, it's me, Rob Sachetto, and it's time for another Robcast, Revenge of the Nerd podcast. Movie review edition. Wow, these are coming fast this year. Oh my god. What is this, the third one of the year? Second one of the year already? Yeah, wow. So today, if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, I am reviewing the movie Fall. I always want to say The Fall, but and I have a movie called The Fall, but it is not that. It's a 2022 movie, 2022 movie. Yes. So last year. We don't even know. Time is so weird. I can't even keep track of it anymore. Probably why I'm doing so many of these reviews lately. Yes, I am your guru of gore, the inventor of zombie portraits, and lover of all things pop culture. Guys, please, if you can, find it in your heart to thumbs up this video, and please subscribe to the channel. My subscriptions are growing slowly, but they're growing, and I love that, and I thank you guys so much for that. I need very little motivation to continue. I really love doing these reviews for you guys, and I hope they help in your viewing pleasure, in your watching of movies, because man, there's a lot of crap out there. Like, there's so much junk. Like, just junk. So, without further ado, I'm going to get to this movie right away. Fall 2022 movie, directed by Scott Mann. He also directed The Heist and The Tournament. Two movies which I don't think I've seen. This stars Grace Caroline Curry. She's known for actually being in Shazam, which I did see, but I don't remember much of. And Annabelle Creation, I believe. One of those Annabelle movies. So she was in that. Also stars Virginia Gardner. Excuse me. Virginia Gardner. Yes, that is the name. Her as well. Basically, this is like a two-person movie, and I want to just say something right off the top. I always hear, or I often hear this idea that, oh, men can't identify with women in movies or in shows, or men can't identify with women, period, like in pop culture or whatever. Man, I just want to address how stupid that comment is, or that thought process is. Like, by that rationale, it's like, oh, well, I can't relate to cartoon characters then. I have no empathy for anything that isn't me, a man. Or by that rationale too, women can't identify with other things. I don't know. I just find these concepts that come up now that never used to come up when like, I don't know, until the last, 4 or 5 years maybe. These concepts are just alien and bizarre to me. I don't know how people, like, what the thought process is of people thinking about things, or just saying stuff that things that don't make any sense. But this movie is a great example of how, I was nail biting the entire way, edge of my seat. This movie was fantastic. It's just basically two young girls who decide to, and you know what, I'm not really going to get into all the nuts and bolts of it. It's very simple. It's a very simple premise. They decide to climb this massive pole out in the middle of the desert. And it's sort of like for cathartic reasons. One of the girls has a podcast website that she films all of her crazy sort of climbs with and stuff like that. So she basically coerces or persuades her friend, who just went through a bad a tumultuous time in her life, to come along and help to heal her from that crisis. because they're both climbers, and they do these extreme climbing things. Which again, right from the get-go, when you watch this movie, I don't know how anyone can do this stuff. I wouldn't try this for all the tea in China, man, or all the whiskey in Ireland, or whatever the phrase is that people use to describe lots of stuff for free. All the golden Fort Knox. I wouldn't. I can't. I won't. So I don't know how these people do this stuff. But the closest movie I could sort of compare this to is like Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone. It follows the same sort of premise, but without it's just without the criminal aspect of it. So this is basically a survivalsploitation movie, which is a phrase I think I just made up. I don't know. I've never heard it before, and I thought, yeah, it's pretty appropriate for this type of movie. Man, guys, it is a absolutely, like I said, edge of your seat nail biter. I think anyone going into this is kind of already expecting that kind of level of excitement and stuff. It is just fantastic. I loved it. I thought it was exhilarating. I thought it was very. It was really scary, and almost like you could just feel that. Wow, when you see them on the top of this structure, it is as real as it gets, and they really did a great job of depicting that. So suffice to say, without giving anything else away, I would definitely give this movie a watch. You know what? It's a great watch alone. It's a great watch with friends, family, whatever. It's a really great movie. Although there's two things that I'm going to nitpick about. They're very small things, but they are as follows. I think this movie might have been a PG. I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed that, but I think it might have been a PG, and it could have stood to have a little more gore in the parts that there were chances for gore. Yeah, that, and there was a kind of a thing that after, and a friend even mentioned this to me. I said, "Have you seen Fall?" And he said, "Yes. But why didn't they do this?" And I said, "Oh my God, I was thinking that the whole time." And if you guys watch this movie and you think you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not going to mention it here, I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you want to mention it in the comments, please do. I want to get your take on this. If you watch this, I just would love to see if you guys think the same thing, because yes, it's pretty glaring after you think about it. But anyway, this movie manages to get in Negan, Jeffrey Dean Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is in this too for a little while. So he's in this. They managed to squeeze in some WWE references, which I thought was great. I'm a fan of wrestling. The tower, by the way, is not a real tower. This was a movie trickery thing. But man, you know what? Me even saying that, you can't tell at all. This thing, like I said, is as real as it gets. Yeah, and the tagline, I think, is fear reaches a new high. So yeah, it does. The tagline delivers what it promises in this movie. So guys, I give this an absolute watch. Watch this movie. Very well done. A good friend of mine recommended this movie to me. Thank you, Jody, at the Gory Hole here in Sudbury, the horror-centric shop here in Sudbury. So the girl knows horror, man, and I don't want to go as far as to say this is a horror movie. It has scary and horrific elements in it. I wouldn't classify it as a dyed-in-the-wool horror movie, but it is definitely a survivalsploitation, scary, exhilarating, thrill type movie. So yeah, I like I said, I give it a watch. Definitely watch this one. It's a good one. I think you'll all dig it. That's it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, please. As I mentioned earlier, if you could subscribe to the channel, there is absolutely no fee and an endless supply of entertainment. I promise to give you. So that will do it for this review. I am looking forward to the next review coming soon. I don't know when, but it will be soon. And I'm gonna watch some movies, and I'm gonna tell you what I think of them. And I hope you dig that. Also, I think some Lego stuff's gonna come up pretty soon too. And I'm working on the tutorials, guys. I'm really working on that. I really want to do that this year. So to give you a little extra bang for absolutely nothing, because I live to give. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again. Take care. Bye.